Here we have the SV650. First launched in 1999, it has quietly become one of the most loved motorcycles in the world. Over 20 years, countless updates, and an entire generation of riders later, and it still hasn't lost its charm. Doesn't pretend to be a superbike. It isn't draped in wings or covered in electronics. What it is simple, affordable, and unreasonably fun. Rather like a cup of coffee on a Monday morning, the SV650 just works. At first glance, the SV650 isn't designed to make you faint with desire. There are no wild Italian curves or German techno fairings here. It's just honest. A neat tank, a trellis frame, a round headlight, and proportions that say, yes, I'm a motorcycle. And quite frankly, that's refreshing. It's not trying to be a fashion accessory, it's a bike that looks at you and says, shall we go for a ride then? The real magic is the engine. A 645cc 90-degree V-twin. Euro compliant for 2021, unfortunately, and still one of the most characterful middleweight engines on the planet. 75 horsepower, 64 Nm of torque. Again, not headline numbers, but that misses the point, because the SV isn't about chasing red lines and statistics, it's about usable power. Down low, it grunts. In the mid-range, it surges. And if you're new to a V-twin, it feels alive, burbling, pulsing, and occasionally reminding you that motorcycles are supposed to have a heartbeat. The soundtrack, a deep agricultural thrum. It's not a symphony, but it's very, very addictive. On the road, the SV650 weighs about 200 kilos wet, but it hides it well. The seat height is low, at 785mm, which means even shorter riders feel confident. The handling, predictable, forgiving and friendly, like a Labrador on wheels. It's not razor sharp like a Super Sport, but that's not the point. The suspension is basic, but sorted. The brakes, good enough. Everything about it just works without intimidating you, or anyone that jumps on it. And that means you spend less time worrying and more time enjoying the ride. Being the 2021 model, which is quite frankly the same as anything from 2018 and above, you get standard ABS and Suzuki's clever low RPM assist, which basically helps you stop stalling at the lights. Perfect if you're new or just half asleep on a Monday morning. There's also the easy start system, which in marketing speak for you is you don't really have to hold the starter button down for ages. And that's it. No traction control, no riding modes, no menus buried behind 3 layers, and honestly, that's a good thing. The SV doesn't need electronic nannying, it trusts you to ride it like an adult. Or not. Who's the SV actually for and who rides them? Well, everyone. New riders love it because it's approachable, affordable, and forgiving. Commuters love it because it's cheap to run and won't break down on the M25. Track day enthusiasts love it because, believe it or not, the SV can embarrass bigger bikes around corners if you know what you're doing. And seasoned bikers love it because, well, it's fun, nostalgic, and it's something that most people are quite familiar with. It's the sort of bike you keep around even when you've bought something faster or fancier, because deep down, you know the SV will still make you smile. So here's the truth. The SV650 isn't flashy, it's not cutting edge, it's not even pretending to be, but it's one of the most complete, dependable, and downright enjoyable motorcycles you can buy. It's the perfect everyday bike, the perfect beginner's bike, and the perfect second bike you'll never admit you like more than the expensive one. The SV650 is proof that you don't need insane horsepower or endless gadgets to fall in love with motorcycling. You just need a good engine, a good chassis, and a sense of humour. And luckily, the SV has all 3. I would also like to add on top of that is the insurance, which is actually affordable, and this most likely lends itself to the main demographic who own them. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending who you ask, you're not able to do wheelies on this motorcycle as it starves the front cylinder, which does turn many people away who like to use their bike for more entertaining reasons. Make sure your headphones are on and the volume's turned up, and enjoy the rest of the ride. Thank you.